Hey everyone, Tyson Mount from Subaru Prince George here. This is our 2020 Subaru Forester Touring. So Touring here in Canada means it's our third model up, kind of our middle of the road. So we still have those LED projector headlights. We've got fog lights just like the Convenience. Same alloy wheels. That Horizon Blue is an excellent color. So when it comes to the Touring, one of the big features is the fact you got a power lift gate you can activate from the driver's seat, the door, or the key fob. In the back here, this one just came in, so it's still got plastic, but it does come with a cargo tray. Everything other than the base model does. Same thing with the privacy cover. Hides everything from the top of the seats down, keep things out of sight, out of mind. And if you don't like the privacy cover, there's actually a spot for you to run it across in the bottom here, so it's always with you, which is very, very handy. And then you can actually lock all of the doors from the back here. So you can lock it and it closes, or just close it. And then you do have a handle, so you can do it manually. You can close things manually. They're all power struts, so it's not like the old ones where you'd wreck it. But if I just use my hand and pull down, it just power assists. So very, very handy to have. In the second row, room to fit 3 people comfortably across. We do have the armrest. Built-in cup holders. There are 2 USB ports in this, so they're 2.1 amps, so they're for charging. It doesn't have a connectivity to the front media or infotainment system, so you can't play music or play DJ from the back unless you have a really, really long cord. The Touring also gets the Panoramic Sunroof, so adds a lot of light, a lot of space to the inside. Power windows, locks, mirrors, as you'd expect, of course. Window lock, mirror adjustment, all that. We've got a power driver's seat, including lumbar support, and then it is leather bolstering with the fabric, so quite a nice interior, very, very comfortable. Now, the Touring is the push button start, so keys in my pocket, my foot's not on the brake, my foot's now on the brake. Green is good, hit it, starts up. By my left knee here, this top left button, that's how I can open the back hatch from here. Memory is I can set it so the back door only opens to X height. So if you have underground parking or there's a tree in your driveway that you don't want your door to hit, something like that, you can make that work for you. This scroll wheel is the brightness for the gauges. You won't be able to tell the difference in my video because it's bright out right now, but it is there. You can turn off the auto stop start. And then blind spot warning. So that is new for 2020 in the Touring model. So you probably can't see it, but there's a little black screen on the inside of the mirror. And right there as well, of course, the reflections on it, but I'm just gonna turn it off and turn it back on. So you can see the orange. So that illuminates on the side where someone's in your blind spot or going to be there momentarily. Very, very handy. Left-hand side has our Bluetooth and audio controls, make it take calls, control the volume of the calls and the music. These 3 control this little center display, cycle through your options. My personal favorite is the digital speedo because of how I sit. My steering wheel cuts off from about 80 to 120, so kind of important speeds to know. Right hand side, adaptive cruise, lane centering, intelligent and sport driving modes. So sport mode, intelligent mode, adaptive cruise, and lane centering. So easy stuff to use. Now, little color display up top here, and you can cycle through that with the info button on the left hand side of your steering wheel. Gives you water temp, oil temp, weather, what you're listening to, fuel economy, date and time. You can change some of the settings, shows you what technology's on. So the only thing that's not active right now is the auto on-off high beams, because the high beams aren't on, because it's set to auto and it's not dark enough out to need them. It's also our climate control display. So climate controls are controlled from down here with display up here. So it is dual zone climate control, and it ranges from 30 all the way down to 15. So from freezing to tropical, depending how you and your passengers like it. Really easy to go back to just one temperature. And you cycle through all the modes, the fan strength. It's all right there. Just shows up top. Nice AM, FM, CD, satellite radio. It's all touchscreen, or the tactile buttons below do wonders as well. We also have the My Subaru app for this, so everything other than the base model has that. So that's your remote start from your phone, your locking and unlocking from your phone. All of those great features, locating it. Subaru Starlink, that's the service side of the app, very handy. Put it in reverse, shows you the top of your bumper so you can have something to relate to. When you turn your steering wheel, shows you where you're gonna end up if you keep your wheel turned that way. Great for parking lots. Down here, automatic. We do have, instead of low like in the base model, you have manual mode. So you have paddle shifters upshift and downshift, so you can select your own gear if you'd like, or downshift down a big hill. Up front, 2 USBs, an auxiliary, and a 12-volt outlet. Our parking brake. Auto vehicle hold for heavy traffic situations, Vancouver, Calgary, Toronto. That's kind of when it would be most beneficial. X mode, push to enable, displays up top, push to turn it off. I can turn off traction control by turning it to the left, and that orange light pops up. Turn it to the right, it goes back to normal. Heated seats, high and low for both the driver and the passenger. And then to go with the Subaru Starland, the My Subaru, we've got the SOS button and then the concierge services. So connected services, that's part of the 3-year free trial with Subaru Canada. Great features to have. This is part of the eyesight, as well as your sunroof control for sliding it open. The auto braking, the lane departure, all that safety stuff defaults to on. You actually have to go in and turn it off actively if you're not a fan of it. So that's a brief overview of the 2020 Subaru Forester Touring. I'm Tyson Malk from Subaru Prince George. Talk to you guys soon.